The devotional content of the following Monty'man's Meditorial is provided by Dale and Juanita Ryan and the National Association for Christian Recovery. Copyright 2017, all rights reserved. For a free download of any of our shows, visit us at take12radio.com and click on Follow Me on Podomatic.
Well, greetings, one and all. It's your host, the Monty'man, and welcome to a real brief version of the Take 12 Recovery Radio Show's Monty'man's Meditorial. Now, I haven't done one of these in quite some time, and I want to give a shout-out to the National Association for Christian Recovery and Dale and Juanita Ryan for giving us permission to share so much of their ministry of recovery here at Take 12 Recovery Radio. And I want to talk about faith for a minute. What is faith? Now, this comes from Joan C. Webb of the National Association for Christian Recovery, and she puts it so very, very well. If you have your Bibles, look up Romans 4:18 through 21. And once you get that there, I'll share this with you. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to do that. Hey, listen, I want to let you know while you're looking that up, that Take 12 Recovery Radio, we're always doing something new here. Listen, for over a year, we have been broadcasting what was been known as the Victory Report, where we interview the men and women of Adult and Teen Challenge of Arizona, sharing their experience, strength, and hope, what it was like, what happened, and what it's like today, as it relates to overcoming life-controlling issues through the power of Jesus Christ. That show, although our relationship with Teen Challenge of Arizona has been wonderful, and this past year with them has really brought a lot of encouragement to a lot of people, that particular broadcast has concluded. Teen Challenge of Arizona is looking into doing some more things with different broadcasting ventures, and we wish them well. We thank them for the opportunity to come aboard with them and join in their ministry. If you'd like to visit their webpage, please go to www.tcaz.org. Just a phenomenal program of recovery, a faith-based program that really gets to the heart of the matter, as does Teen Challenge Pacific Northwest, where I work as the Director of Education, or Education Coordinator, if you will, at the Willamette Valley Men's Center. And you can visit our network's webpage at teenchallengepnw.org or .com as well. All right, so let's look at what is faith. Romans 4:18 through 21 says, "But Abraham was strengthened in his faith, being fully persuaded that God had power to do what he had promised." Well, faith is confidence in God's ability and willingness to fulfill and complete what he started. It is trusting that God is in charge, that he can and will do what we cannot see or figure out. Although Abraham had previously tried to control his own future, when faced with the confusing circumstances concerning Isaac, Abraham had faith that God would see him through. Though we try with all the discernment and all the understanding we can muster, we will never know exactly what tomorrow holds. We wish we could. We want desperately to make our plans, our dreams come true. And when we are thwarted in our attempts to control the weather, the environment, the economy, the government, our mates, parents, children, our bosses, we often become frustrated. Faith is loosening our grip on people, things, and circumstances. Faith is not resignation, but active release. Let me say that again. Faith is not resignation, but active release. There is a difference. Resignation brings defeat and joylessness. Faith, on the other hand, well, that produces freedom and life. So here's my prayer. Lord, strengthen my faith. Strengthen my recovery. Like Abraham, may I be persuaded that you have power to do all that you promised to do. You see, my friends, when we are at step 3 and we make a decision to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God, what do we mean by that? Our will and our lives. Well, my will is me. That's my personality, my ego. My life, that's all my stuff. That's all the people in my life. That's all the stuff and things and people and places and circumstances I try to control but can't. So I make a decision to turn my will, Monty's will, and his life over to the care of God as I continue in this understanding of God. And when I do that, I step into the realm of faith, just as Joan C. Webb really put very well here. Romans 4:18-21. Read about it. Read about Abraham's faith. Listen, don't forget to tune into all of our shows. You can visit our main website at take12radio.com or follow us right here on Podomatic. We also have YouTube versions of our shows. We have literally thousands of archives as we are in our 16th year of broadcasting recovery talk and positive music. Until next time, this is the Montyman, and we are wishing God's perfect serenity for you. Bye-bye now.
This has been a broadcast of KHLT Recovery Broadcasting.